Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zephyr Chung with Irish Diecast, and today I'm going to review this 118 Lincoln Town Car Stretch Limousine by Sunstar. It's definitely an eye-catching model, mostly because of its size. I don't have anything like it in my collection. I've traded this car with a 118 Hyundai Tucson I bought used, so basically I own this car for $100, but you can probably find one in a mint condition for less than $100. You can find this town car limousine in several variants. You can get it in a pre-facelift version or a facelift version. You have black, white, and occasionally silver for the color option. While Sunstar is well known for its mid-ended American classic models, they also have a pretty wide selection of limousines as well, such as the Mercedes S-Class, the Mercedes 600, the Cadillac DeVille, and so on. So if limousines are your thing, you might as well check them out. While the Lincoln Town Car has been discontinued for over a decade now, it's still one of the most iconic luxury cars of America. You can also say that it's the last traditional American luxury car, with the huge V8s, the long body, and front-wheel drive, since the newer American luxury cars seem to edge toward European way of doing things. The standard version itself is very long, around 5.49 meters, which is huge considering how the extra long version of the Mercedes S-Class, the S-Class Maybach, is around 5.45 meters long. The town car was one of the most popular cars for stretch limousines, and you've probably seen one in the popular media. And here is the front of the model. Sunstar may not be the most upscale model car manufacturer on the market, but I honestly anticipated more from them. The headlamps are really terrible. They have two huge pegs smacked right in the middle, and there are no expression of the bulbs or anything. And even worse, it doesn't fit perfectly onto the body. As you can see, it doesn't fit very well into the body. The grills and the bumper decorations are colored in gold. Um, you can find cars with the standard silver trim too. At first I thought they looked too flashy and toyish, but now that I look at it again, it does seem like a pretty neat emphasis. The grills are blocked, but it does have a little bit of depth to it, so it's not as bad looking. I don't really know what to say about the bumper. They didn't even bother carving it out. The town car comes with a 4.6-liter V8 engine. I believe the stock engines had around 200 horsepower. Not really sure if the limousines came with factory tuning to enhance the power. The engine is well detailed and mediocre at the same time. First of all, to my surprise, the engine isn't in a single piece. The main block and the parts surrounding it are individual pieces. However, they didn't paint it at all and just left it in black. Um, which is a real shame because it had a really good potential for a well-detailed engine room. Now it is seemingly worse than a Maisto engine. And here is the side of the model. This is a Hot Wheels BMW M3, just to give you an idea how long this model really is. Thankfully, the model comes with windows on all four doors. Not only does it keep the dust out, but I think it would have looked a little bit weird without the windows since the stretched B pillar has windows in it. Like I said earlier, the build quality isn't very good on the model. For example, the door handles look nothing like door handles. It's just a big chrome piece with no holes or whatsoever in it. And the chrome lines are way too thick, and as you can see, they are slightly disconnected over here and here. And instead of using chrome, they've painted the window edges in gold. But the lines are not very uh, smooth. They are a little bit rough and a little bit blurred, so it's not the perfect build quality. And here are the rims. Nothing special on them, but personally I think that using gold chrome for the rims is a little bit excessive. It looks too flashy. The model does offer all four opening doors, and at least the front door has a really large door opening angle. They did do the basics, but personally I couldn't erase the feeling that the interior looks just like a smaller scale model. Everything just doesn't look elaborate or detailed at all. I'm also not happy with the wood trim color. I think it's too light and it looks nothing like wood. It doesn't give you the luxurious feeling. The seats are finished in light gray and they come without seatbelts. And here is the view from the passenger side. It's far from elaborate. They just painted the big pieces in black or white, but it is cleanly done. The paintwork on the buttons isn't smeared, and yeah, it's pretty cleanly done. The door opening angle from the rear isn't as big as up front, so it's kind of hard to get a look inside there. And despite what it looks like, the car does not come with carpet floors, and personally, I think the seats look a little bit too thick. From the sunroof, you can see the TV set. Not sure what that is above the TV set, um, but personally, I think the white color is just really poorly painted. On the other side, you can see the mini fridge, and the roof is in some kind of plastic material instead of die-cast metal, so it gets dirty really quick. So gotta be careful with it. And here is the view of the rear of the model. They've skipped the functioning trunk. Nothing much to see in here. Again, the rear lamps are poorly made with two pegs inside them and somewhat rough surface lines. Although it isn't as explicit as the front due to its color. So that's it, my review on the 118 Sunstar Lincoln Town Car Stretch Limousine. It's a fun model. You don't see all that much limousine models for this price, and I'm really happy to own it, but I guess that this just isn't the car you can expect high build quality and level of detail. They've done a lot of cost cutting since this is an extra long limo, and personally looks like somebody took a Kinsmart 138 scale town car limousine and just enlarged it. It doesn't really offer the elaborateness of the bigger scale models. So basically, the pro of this model is that you can own a limousine for less than $100, and the con would be the poor build quality and lack of detail. So this video was requested from a special viewer of mine. I originally didn't plan on reviewing this car anytime soon. I hope she and the rest of the viewers enjoyed it. And so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back on a future video.